I've always believed that your today shapes your tomorrow. There are teachers, there are parents, there are friends, but then the biggest teacher for you is your own self. Others can only influence. Eventually, you are the boss of your own destiny. You are the one who makes your career. I've been going to management colleges for over 8 years now. And I realize that students in our colleges lack in few fundamental requirements, which is a must to shape your future. The students in the colleges and the education system still is so traditional that you are in the college, but then when you come out of the college, the reality is different. Let me share with you a small story today. There was a student who never used to attend classes, but then at the end of the final examination, he was the class topper. And then the teacher asked him the next day, when he was being given the results, he asked that, "You are a topper of the class, but you never attend my classes. Why is it? How did you manage to get such good scores even without coming to classes?" And then he said, "Sir, because my father was your student." Now, what this means is the teacher has been teaching students the same old things years after years after years, and the notes which the teacher gave his father many years back were the same, and he was not getting anything new. And that is where I stress that students need to look at few fundamental requirements, and the teachers need to support in the growth of the students. I'm putting forward today 6 key elements which are important to build your career. The first, I see many students make this mistake initially at the initial stage of their career. They make this mistake that they narrow down their options. Never narrow down your options. If you narrow down your options, the outcome of that would be you would continue to focus on one key aspect, and then you tend to leave out the rest of the things. At the beginning of the career, if you have breadth in your career, if you are flexible, if you are ready to accept different jobs, different responsibilities, if you are ready to switch from here and there, then you tend to learn more. You have got more skills, more knowledge, and then you are able to get into different companies, get into the corporate world, and then give better inputs. The one who focuses only on the narrower options generally specializes in one, however, in future realizes that he has left out a lot of areas which he needs to know. That's why I say the first most important thing is, as a student, especially at the initial years, you need to be flexible, and you should be able to accept multiple responsibilities. The second, build your network. Meet and interact with people who will be helpful in making your career strong. Networking skill is one skill which I've been stressing that every college, every institution need to teach their students about networking. Students are not going out, meeting people, meeting the influencers who can eventually help them in building their career. So second most important point, make your network. Go connect with people outside. Do not hesitate. Don't limit yourself. Go out, interact, build your network. Third, take advice from people. Take advice from different influencers. Listen to them. Different people have different opinion. Different opinion give you a lot of options. Listen to them. Take their advice, but make your own calculated decision. Be influenced by others, but then be influenced for what you wish to do. You take your decision, take advices, but then take your own final decision. Number 4, get your hands dirty. In colleges, I find that a lot of students say, "Oh, we've completed our studies, we do not get jobs. We keep hunting for jobs, but then we do not get jobs." And then I ask them, before you graduate, did you go to companies? Did you tell them, okay, sir, this company, I'm really impressed with your company and I wish to work here for 6 months without remuneration. I'm ready to learn here. I wish to come here to learn. Give me that platform. I do not want remuneration. I just wish to learn. If you go and approach different companies with this approach, most of the companies would give you that platform. Now, if you get the platform for 6 months, there are high chances that you get employment opportunities in the same company. But I do not find students doing this. They are in the college, they are hunting for jobs, but then they are not going out and making their hands dirty. You need to make your hands dirty. You need to get into it, have patience, make your hands dirty, go ask for favors from them and do not ask anything in return from them. Ask for a platform where you can learn initially. And if you spend few months in that company, the chances are high that within those few months, there will be some vacancies and then you'll get the job. Number 5, do not hurry. There is no quick fix. Do not hurry, have patience, take your time, and then you build your career. 6th, most important, have a mentor. If you do not have a mentor, you cannot grow in your life. At the stage when you are in the college, find out who can be your mentor. Your teacher can be your mentor, your parents can be your mentor, your influencer outside in the corporate world can be your mentor, but then you need to have a mentor. A mentor who you really wish to follow. Google, the big IT giant. We use Google every day. The top engineers in Google, the data says, more than 15% of the top engineers do not have college degrees. But then they are the most highly paid and they are amongst the top performers in terms of their performance. Google is one such company. There are many other companies. It's not just your academic qualification. What matters most is your skill, your hands-on ability to go and get things. Be winner, build your career. Your today shapes your future.